Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home Target Center. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. I'd imagine, Clark, playing a team for the second straight time is probably tough to game plan for.
You know, in some ways it is, because you know the team that came up short will make adjustments, but that's why coaches get paid the money and salaries they do, Kevin. I think the game plan does depend on how things unfolded in that first matchup.
Now here's Stoudemire. The kick out to Sabonis. Fast break, Minnesota. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Patterson. And here's Anderson from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Oh, the free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Three shots.
The first one falls. He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Here's Hudson. Pass to Zerbiak. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Nesterovic passes to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Patterson. No good from Lee. Inside, Stoudemire lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Hudson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Anderson. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Pass to Lee. Patterson against Garnett. Over Patterson. And Garnett misses. Here's Pippen. Excellent D there from Garnett. And here is Zerbiak. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Clock at 6. Garnett with a screen on Stoudemire. Here's Zerbiak. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And Zerbiak is a terrific secondary scorer. I mean, a perfect wingman who can shoot the lights out.
Patterson passes to Anderson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Good.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Lee, a screen on Stoudemire. Here's Hudson. Takes it off the glass.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Stoudemire against Hudson. Patterson passes to Anderson. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Patterson can't get it to go. Pippen against Garnett. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And that one is good from Nesterovic.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
You know what, guys? I don't know. I get the feeling that this could be an interesting matchup this season. This first game will tell us a lot.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Lee outside. The 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Taking that opportunity to shoot it from range. Looking for the biggest bucket he can knock down.
Anderson outside. Sabonis' screen on Lee. To the middle. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's Lee. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Patterson dishes to Stoudemire. Back to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Garnett outside. Portland grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Hudson. He averages about 5 points a game. Lee outside. Here's Hudson. Back to Lee. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Anderson.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Anderson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. There's Lee with the 3. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. Lee's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Trailblazers trail by 6. They need this. Portland again missing.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
Here's Hudson. Here's Garnett. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Stoudemire, here we go. Sabonis kicks to Patterson. Sabonis sets the pick for Patterson. Launches it from deep. And Lee pulls it down.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Trailblazers trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Stoudemire. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
It's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And Portland making a change here. Smith surveying the D. Here's Slater. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gill misses. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Not just flashing his handles, going somewhere with it and making it count.
Here's Gill. To the lane. Works. Boom. He jams it straight down.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's McGinnis. Pass to Wells. Shot clock at 5. High post. Pippen. Goes up with the stripe. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. Look, he may not be a high-volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Pass to Anderson. Wells in the corner. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Minnesota leading by 9. 1:56 left to play in the first. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 9. 1:46 left to play here in the first. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Wells. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Wells stays in control of his emotions, now he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge. He's really terrific.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Shoot 2. You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Good on the second free throw. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Gill against Daniels. Pass to Slater. Now Smith. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Slater. Fires the 3. Wells grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McGinnis. He's covered by Gill. Randolph, a screen on Gill. Back to Wells. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. 43 seconds left in the first. Here's Strickland. Still yet to score. And that one's good. Gill. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Wells. He's guarded close. It's good. Wells has got 5 now. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Strickland. Pass to Slater. Over Woods.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for Minnesota. Mark Jackson. Anthony Beaver.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
5 on the clock. Down low, Jackson. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. Garnett's got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 8. Daniels with it. He has yet to score. Here's Randolph, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
Garnett, the screen. The baseline J. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Strickland. Pass to Smith. Outside Jackson. Here's Strickland. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Keeler's shot is off. Trailblazers trail by 6. And a potentially loaded draft class coming up. But the star of it all has to be the high schooler from Akron, Ohio, LeBron James.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a player as hyped as James. Almost impossible for him to live up to it. But he's as skilled as any player we've ever seen out of high school.
Here's Peeler. Still scoreless. There's the steal. Pass to Wells. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, you make your free throws, and I think it helps your rhythm, too.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
I think it's been a struggle for him at the line. He's been scuffling this season. I mean, he's pretty well below the percentage that he shot a season ago, and not quite sure why.
So both teams making some changes here.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Wells. And Wells drops them both. Timberwolves leading by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Very athletic play that time by Gill inside. Nice job working to get the high percentage shot for himself.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And Anderson kicks to Patterson. Randolph, a screen on Gill. Garnett with the steal. To the inside. And the basket by Nesterovic. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now here's Stoudemire. He's tightly guarded. Over to the wing. Wells with it. He's against Smith. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Randolph. And then Randolph slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Garnett misses. Trailblazers trail by 6. Wells in the corner. Back to Stoudemire. Pass to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wells. And the 3 ball is good. Wells has got 10.
He just showed us why they need to respect his shot.
Minnesota leading by 3. Brandon the pass to Gill. And here's Garnett. Shoots over Patterson. Garnett can't get it to go. Patterson can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Gill. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Gill's got 4 this quarter.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Stoudemire outside. Now here's Wells. Over Smith. And there's Wells. That's good on the assist by Stoudemire. 12 points for him.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Minnesota calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Teams changing it up here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Timberwolves. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out Portland, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And for the Trailblazers, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Now here's Anderson. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Pass to Patterson. 5 to shoot. Anderson outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. Tries the spin move. Serbiak passes to Nesterovic. And here is Serbiak. Patterson defending. There's the drive. And it's Patterson finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Gill. The Blazers getting the bucket. Pass to Hudson. It's stolen by Stoudemire. He lobs it up. Outside for Randolph. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Anderson passes to Stoudemire. Inside. Garnett with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Garnett rattles the rim.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Trailblazers trail by 3. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Zach Randolph. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Hudson. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Patterson. Rebound by Serbiak. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lopez kicks to Hudson. Now Lopez. Garnett outside. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Now here's Stoudemire. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Here's Hudson. To the paint. Here's Woods. And he goes in for the dunk.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Anderson kicks to Stoudemire. Back to Anderson. Pass to Sabonis. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Textbook move right there as the roller in that situation.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And here is Serbia. That one goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Love how quick Serbiak is. I mean, doesn't waste any time getting his shot off. That quick release I'm talking about. Catch and shoot is right in his wheelhouse.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's Stoudemire. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Anderson outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Anderson. Portland again missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Slater. Some solid defense from Pippen. Hudson against Stoudemire. Pass to Sabonis. Tries from 16 and no good. Trying to use the glass. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's Hudson. Just 2 to shoot. Launches a 3. Rebound by Pippen. Trailblazers trail by 3. Stoudemire outside. Back to Pippen. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Pass to Stoudemire. From outside the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Woods. Down low. Jackson gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
We've got 1:23 left now here in the second. It's Anderson with the drive. Lopez with the steal. Pass to Slater. Jackson down low. He's covered by Anderson. Jackson misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Stoudemire. And here is Patterson. Pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. They need this one. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Sabonis. Pippen's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Now that's how you rock the pick and roll.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Stoudemire outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Tries from 16. And no good that time. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Timberwolves leading by 5. Hudson the pass to Serbiak. Here's Nesterovic. Lee outside. Fires from deep. Good D by Anderson. Lee with the steal. And here is Serbiak. Here's Hudson. Garnett high post. Here's Nesterovic. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about the power finish?
Here's Stoudemire. Anderson outside. Pass to Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got his second basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Sabonis' screen on Lee. It's Anderson with the drive, and it's Pippen in the corner. The kick out to Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stoudemire. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Zerbiak passes to Nesterovic, and he gets it to go. Nesterovic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Stoudemire with the ball. Sabonis' screen on Hudson. Pass to Patterson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Hudson the pass to Zerbiak. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Lee. Over Anderson. No good from Lee.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Back to Pippen. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
A nice shot by Hudson.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Coming on the court now, your Timberwolves
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Patterson. Back to Stoudemire. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Patterson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Garnett wide open. No good on the triple. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Stoudemire. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Stoudemire plays with incredible fire. I mean, excellent at drawing contact on the way up.
The Trailblazers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. The first free throw is good.
How about that skill set? that Stoudemire possesses. A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
And Stoudemire drops them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Hudson the pass to Nesterovic. Here's Lee. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stoudemire, no good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Garnett with a screen on Stoudemire. A nice shot by Hudson.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Popped up there for Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Garnett. Oh, Garnett polishing off the fast break.
And this is the work ethic Garnett possesses. Really hustles down the floor in transition.
Now Patterson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. A shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Lee. Here's Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Patterson passes to Anderson. Back to Patterson. Pass to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those 3 throws.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And he makes the first. And the NBA, Clark, is seeing its pace drop the last handful of years. Teams simply aren't pushing the tempo.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, defense still remains king at the moment. The NBA goes through phases. Whatever is successful is what everybody else tries to copy. At some point, though, I do think run and gun, up and down, fast tempo basketball will return.
Pass to Brandon. Here's Gill. There's the triple. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stoudemire, the pass to Anderson. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Banked in off the glass. Sabonis has got his 2nd bucket.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Timberwolves leading by 14. Pass to Woods. To the middle. Pippen with the steal. And Anderson has it in the corner. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Anderson's got 10 points in the game. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Garnett with a screen on Anderson to the inside. And it's slammed in by Garnett. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Here, I got a question for you. How do you guard Garnett in the pick and roll? He can drive, he can spot up, he can make the extra pass. Basically, KG can do just about anything in this set.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Trailblazers trail by 13. Pass to Wells. Now here's Stoudemire. Not a lot of room. Now here's Wells. 12 points for him. Clock at 4. Gill with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 13. Lopez outside. Garnett with a screen on Patterson. Lob pass to Garnett. Outside Pippen. Pass to Stoudemire. Wells in the corner. High arcing shot. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Here's Gill. Covered by Wells. Gill against Stoudemire. And that one's good. Gill's got 8 points.
Good composure that time from Gill. Gets hit and still makes the shot.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Patterson. Now here's Wells. That's good on the jump shot. He's got 14.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Gill. 8 points for him. No good with the wing jumper.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Sabonis gets the bucket.
Boy, you got to respect the J of Sabonis. I love seeing him spot up from here.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Gill. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together for Billboard, Minnesota answers.
And here's Daniels. No scoring in this one. Wells finds Pippen. 5 to shoot. Over Smith. Pippen misses. Minnesota leading by 13. Pass to Peeler. Smith in the posts. Pippen on him. Smith, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wells. Over Lopez. And a shot by Wells, no good.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Here's Strickland. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Strickland's got his first 2 points.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Here is Daniels. Still without a basket. Pass to Wells. A floater. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Oh, great find there for the open man.
There's a minute left in the third. Here's Strickland. Over McGinnis. And it's Strickland missing. High post, Pippen. He's against Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
Portland, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. And the first one drops.
The great thing about Pippen is his versatility. I mean, he impacts the game in every way. Defense, offense, boarding, passing, he does it all.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hudson's checked in, and the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. And both free throws good for Pippen. Timberwolves leading by 11. There's the pick. Pass to Strickland. Here's Hudson. 5 on the clock. Over McGinnis. Randolph grabs the board. Randolph's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's McGinnis. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Trailblazers trail by 11. Pass to Anderson. Now Wells. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Serbiak passes to Hudson. And here is Serbiak. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Lee. This one for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Randolph's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now Wells covered by Lee. Back to Wells. Hits that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. Timberwolves leading by 9. Hudson the pass to Lee. Here's Serbiak. Fires for 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Yeah, how about the range there from Serbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Lee against Anderson. Wells with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Randolph against Hudson. Lee outside. Pass to Nesterovic. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And here is Serbia. Count it. Good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. There's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament.
Free throw drops for Zach Randolph. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. That one misses. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And the basket by Nesterovic. Garnett is the whole package, man. That's a great pass. Trailblazers trail by 15. Sabonis' screen on Lee. It's Anderson with the drive. Got a piece of it. Hey, if you lack rim protection, you will be taken advantage of. That's great defense. Garnett can't get it to go. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible. Here's Brandon. Pass to Serbiak. Bounce pass from Garnett. Here's Nesterovic. Lee outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garnett. Some solid defense from Randolph. Trailblazers trail by 13. Back to Wells. Outside for Randolph. Now here's Wells. By Serbiak. Wells' shot is good. Boy, these guys are cooking, and we're seeing it right now on a hot streak. Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Brandon. Inside. Sabonis with the steal. Lee against Anderson. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed. Here's Brandon. Pass to Serbiak.
Trailblazers foul. Bonzi Wells. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for Portland. Scottie Pippen. Ruben Patterson. David Stoudemire.
Here's Brandon. Over Stoudemire. The Timberwolves again can't hit. It's Pippen on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. shoots the three. And Lee pulls it down.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
To end the drought. And the basket by Serbia. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Stoudemire, right side.
Got to be careful how you defend him, or else he will draw the foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, David Stoudemire, taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves leading by 10. Timeout called, Timberwolves.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Coming up the court now, your Timberwolves dancer.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. So it's the Timberwolves now. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Lee outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
Stoudemire outside. Poked away. Now Lee jacks up a three. Lee with another miss.
You know, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Timberwolves on defense. 10-point lead. Pippen against Garnett. Lock at 6. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And when Garnett has it going, he's unguardable. I love how confident and versatile he is on offense.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Stoudemire outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Stoudemire. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Patterson. And here's Anderson for 3. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Here's Brandon. Here's Serbiak. Patterson defending. Puts the move on. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Patterson. Portland moving the ball around. Stoudemire wide open. Offline with his 3. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's Lee outside. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stoudemire dishes to Anderson. Back to Stoudemire. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Garnett, right side. Unable to get that one. Trailblazers trail by 9. Stoudemire outside. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Nice shot off the catch there. Pippen shows you a little bit of everything every night.
Timberwolves shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Timeout called, Timberwolves.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Everyone take time to put your hands together for Gilmore and
Minnesota making a switch. It's Pippen with the drive.
You know, because of Pippen's length and athleticism and savvy, he's hard to match up against, especially when he's on the drive.
Shooter for Portland, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen.
We've come to expect this from him in these situations. Extremely calm under pressure.
Here's Nastarovich. Pippen with the steal. Lee against Patterson. Stoudemire left side. Sabonis' screen on Hudson. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Garnett pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 4. Launches it. That does not go. Anderson with the ball. Now Smith defending. And he does not hit.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
It's deflected. Stolen by Anderson. Ball stolen. Hudson against Stoudemire. Takes the three, and here's the three.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Now here's Stoudemire. Here's Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Sabonis sets the pick for Pippen. Misses the deep three. Now Garnett. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Good! Lays it right in there.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Here's Hudson. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.